Hi, Dr. Uche again, your Dr. Booktuber. I come here to discuss tips and suggestions to help you publish your biography. I help busy professionals like yourself write and publish their biographies. And today I want to discuss questions you can use in getting yourself or family members convinced of the importance of this. Before we go ahead and click subscribe, like, and share freely with your friends and family. And I'm going to dig in here in a second. Remember to hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. All right, let's dig in. So remember, writing biographies is not only for you, it's also for family members, loved people, older in your life or younger even. I think that anybody 20s and above can start working on this. I think that anybody 30 to 40s and above can write and publish their biography. Enough life has happened and various other reasons I gave in another video. So I'm going to refer you to listen to a prior video to see why I think the 30s and 40s are an ideal time to actually write and publish your biography. Today, I am reviewing questions you can use to get your family member or yourself convinced of the importance of this. So first of all, you can ask them, or you can think to yourself, have you had any unique accomplishments? I don't mean were you president of a country, like many of us may never actually do that. I mean, is there something different that you did that the world needs to know about? Did you set up the very first store catering to something, or very first business catering to something in your area of the world? Are you the first who attended a certain college among your ethnicity, or is there something unique in that manner that you think you accomplished? Is there something you did that is commonly done, but you did it in a different way, and it's something we need to hear about? Did you have a particular challenge? Did you survive cancer? Did you survive some serious illnesses? Is it something that makes you stand out? And many of us do have one or two things that we can say were particularly unique, sometimes particularly challenging, that we survived. And if the answer is yes, then that's even more reason. And you can use this to convince yourself or a family member. The other thing, second, did you survive unique events? Did you survive a unique event? Did you flee a war zone? Did you lose parents early in life? Did you have to depend on what's the word? On other people to survive because you had nobody? So if you survived a unique event, that's another reason you should write your biography. A third, are your children growing up in a different situation than you grew up? Did you migrate to a new country perhaps, and your children are growing up in a different place, different part of the world? If so, they could use learning how you grew up. Now, take the time factor out of the picture, of course, because easily your children are growing up 2 or 3 decades after you were born, right? And things change over time. But even that aside, is it a different part of the world? And if so, that's another reason. That's another thing you could use to convince yourself or your family member to write a biography. A fourth, are there people who inspire you and you'd like to honor their memory? You can write a biography for somebody who's no longer living. An autobiography is when you are writing for yourself. A biography could be for someone else. And you could write up what you know or what you're able to find out about someone who's no longer living in order to honor their memory. The next thing to think about, another question you can use, is there a chance that family members who are younger may actually benefit from what you write in your lifetime? That's a thought, right? Like every single one of us could probably say yes to this. There's something we can write that younger people could benefit from. It could be how we dealt with a certain challenge. It could be how the world was. It could be that we survived COVID, right? Someday COVID will be the COVID pandemic. The worst of it will be in the history books. Think of the influenza of 1918. Someday, COVID-2 will be in the history books. And we survived it. And we're thankful and feel blessed. But someday somebody would want to read how you survived it. The other thing to think about, are you bothered that your stories will be lost forever? That's another thing to think about. If you are bothered that your stories will be lost forever, that's another reason to write your biography. So, here are the questions to recap again. Did you have any unique accomplishments? Did you survive unique events? Are your children growing up in a different part of the world or in a different culture? And did you lose parents early in life? I sort of mentioned that on the part about did you survive unique events, but it can also be separate. Are there people who inspire you and you'd like to honor their memory? Is there a chance that younger family members may benefit from what you write in your lifetime? And finally, are you bothered by your stories being lost forever? And if you answer yes to any of these, then yay! Now you are convinced, I hope. So make a vow, make a promise to yourself today that your story deserves to be written and that you have enough to convince you to do this very important thing and to get started on writing this. And of course, continue to follow my channel for more tips and suggestions to get you on your journey to writing your biography. I am Dr. Uche, your Dr. Booktuber and a publisher. And I come here to give writing tips and suggestions to help busy professionals like yourself write and publish their biography. Again, feel free to share with your friends, subscribe and like, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.